Take on that.
In reference to what?
Well, I mean, he claimed that he was molested by Chris Stokes and everything else like that.
Right. Which I
It's always been denied by all the other parties involved. There was never any proof, but
hmm.
he kept saying it over and over again.
But yeah, yeah, I definitely think something happened to him.
Check this shit out. I'm tired of fucking being bullied. I'm a grown ass man. I'm 35 years old. I'm not a little kid. I'm tired of you niggas fucking with me. So this is how we gonna do this. I ain't on no violent shit. We ain't on no street shit. We ain't gonna send nobody to see you. You don't gotta send nobody to see me. But what we will do is when I see you, I'm smacking the shit out of your ass. I wanna catch a fade, nigga. That's the only thing, nigga, I want, nigga. Y'all niggas took my money. We already know. We know. Chris, we get it. But nigga, this shit is over, nigga. Your time is done, nigga. So when I see you, I wanna fade, nigga. Hit me up, nigga. I wanna catch a
Thank you
fade,
so much
nigga.
for joining me on Radiotubetv.com. Now, I want to go ahead and talk about Raspy. He's definitely exposing everything that has to do with B2K, and he had a lot to say on social media, as you just heard. Now, he did mention the truths coming out. A lot of people are actually bullying him, and I don't even know why. Like, if this is what happened to him and he wants to put the truth out there to help other people or even just to help himself, why are people trying to act like what he's saying isn't real? And I think this is something that we need to stop doing. Now, it's true when something happens to other people, but when it happens to certain people, we want to act like it's a lie. Now, he's been saying this for a long time, and unlike Corey, the guy that's actually saying he's going to release all these names, well, we already know what happened to Cappy. I'm not going to go into that conspiracy theory here. You would hear more information on that one on our blog. We actually will be debuting a lot of stories that have been coming out focusing on sexual abuse in the industry. And the reason I want to focus on this is just not only in itself in the industry, just as a whole, as a topic. Like, we really need to talk about this, as far as, like, just for example, like Michael Jackson, I don't know what happened with that, but it's just kind of strange. There's a lot of things that a lot of people could bring up to say, okay, well, parents didn't care if he was over there alone with him. And we could say the same thing for Rasby as well as many other group members of B2K, but we also have to give the responsibility to the person that's involved. Now, if someone keeps saying the same thing over and over again, is it a lie? Like, honestly, like, we already heard about what's going on with Ti and Tiny, and a lot of people are saying, these are groupies, this is what they do. But there's a lot of other people coming out saying it, so it's hard to not actually believe in the people's opinion. The people's opinion. Not, so to speak, worldwide opinion, just people's opinion that know of Ti, hear about what he's talking about, his wife, and etc. But we really haven't heard anything from Mr. Stokes. So I feel like maybe what he's saying actually might be true, and people need to actually take credence to what people are saying, and then let it be proven. But I don't know what happened, like if there was a case on this or not. Now here's some things that some people are saying. J and C Watt. Just like the Coreys, no one believed them at all. It's been saying the same thing for years. It even tried to swallow his pride to support himself. Enough is enough. The man was raped, and people need to be held accountable. I think she's definitely giving a great point here. We also have another person saying, I really could not believe that people are making fun of a man who was molested as a child. It's a shame. Until you have been in his shoes, you will never understand the pain he's going through. I commend him for speaking his truth. There are a lot of victims who are too afraid to come forward. And I believe that's absolutely true. And that was from M2 Dazzles. Also, this is a public post, so I'm just going on the most viral post and picking out what people are saying. I feel bad for him. It's clear he went through some trauma. It's so triggering when people act like nothing happened. Miss Creole 27. Damn, now he really won't get his money. However, his story has never changed, and I do believe he was taken advantage of. Now that's wrong. Let me just comment on that, Miss Creole 27. She gave a great comment, by the way. But I believe this. If somebody is sitting there and they're actually like, saying the same thing over and it could be true,
I
why
try to
is it
be
they don't
cool
get
with
their
everybody.
money? Like,
First thing I
okay, I
see,
told on you, now
your baby
I don't
father.
get
I
paid.
don't
That
fuck with
shows an
homies.
admission of guilt.
Why you coming at
Just
me,
keep
my
that in
nigga?
mind. It shows an admission.
Like for real. Why you coming at me? You want me to talk about your business? You feel me? So to each his own. Everybody has their own stories. You know what I'm saying? We can all speculate. I only want to speak on my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I have respect and integrity for people. But even I was just looking recently. I was like, in my last two interviews, from Vlad to Breakfast Club, I was still very diplomatic in how I chose to move past. You get more bees with honey. Why should I,
Right.
it's a family matter. It should be handled eternally. And that's how it should have been. But when I know people are fucking with me, trying to put me on the phone, if I really wanted to reconnect with my cousin, there's a way that needs to be done. You can't just spring that on me and tell me, hey, how do you feel about your cousin dressing you? Huh? How do I feel about my cousin dressing me for the Millennium Tour, so on and so forth?
Right.
I respect certain people's movement and how they try to move, because we're public figures, right? We don't need our business out there.
Right.
But hold on, didn't God put us in a position to actually help people and lead people, not mislead people? So we wind up being, whether we know it or not, we wind up being a part of the problem versus